Everybody has a Judy Garland story, and none of them are complete, but all of them have a grain of truth. And it's a little bit like the blind people describing the elephant. One of them touches the side and said, well, the elephant's like a wall. Another one touches the leg. He said, no, it's like a big tree. And another one says, no, it's not. Touches the trunk. And says, it's like a huge snake. Another one said, no, it's not. Touch the tail. And said, no, it's like a rope. Another one touched the tusk and says, no, it's shiny and it's pointed. And all of them saw correctly, but they never saw the same thing. That's a little like Judy. Everybody saw something, but not the same thing. The rumors about Judy were so much bigger than the real thing. What was unpredictable with Judy was the humor. And I'd heard all of the stories, and we now are taping the first show. And quite suddenly, she was nervous, and she turned into this animal that I'd heard about and read about. And it was indeed an awesome experience. And so I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was like 21, 2 years old, and I didn't really know how to handle this. She was a big fan of flatulation humor. I had them program fart sounds on a chromatic scale so that you could play a piano of all the notes sounded like farts. And so she, again, got angry and started to go. So as she started to explode, we had the piano player play Over the Rainbow with all the notes sounding like farts. Well, that one did it to her. She almost lost her voice on that, you know. But it was just a question of having a good time. She was a little girl that her childhood had been taken away from her. There's a picture of me over there on the wall with her, looking up at the monitor. And it was interesting. We would come out, after we'd done the show, we'd come out the door at CBS, and there would be a mob out there waiting, you know. And she'd say, just keep walking, and because she said, otherwise they're gonna mob us. And we would walk slowly through this entire mob waiting for her out in the CBS parking lot and get in the car and go home and have some Liebfraumilch. But she knew how to handle that crowd, and she knew how to handle everybody but the network executives who wanted her to be the girl next door. Judy taught me a lot, and it served me pretty well. And you had to trust her, because see, she knew more show business than anybody that was telling her what to do, because she grew up as a little girl performing. I love when she'd hit that stage. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Judy Garland. And boy, she'd come barreling out of there. She'd come barreling out of there like a train. And the audience just adored her. We never had a problem with costumes, never had a problem with gowns, never had a problem with hair and makeup. And none of the things you would normally say, well, Judy would be a problem. Judy was never a problem. Half a glass of Liebfraumilch and 2 fart jokes, and you were off and running to have a wonderful experience. Judy Garland was not just a performer. Judy Garland was an experience, and she's an experience that I will never forget, and I'm glad I had it. And I wish she was around today, because if she was around today, she would still be putting the audience in awe. I mean, I've worked with Doris Day, I worked with Dinah Shore, I worked with Betty Hutton, I worked with Barbara Streisand. I mean, there were all of these performers around, all of whom were basked in the reflected glory of Judy Garland. There'll never be another Judy.